Welcome to the Ethan Quinn podcast, where we explore the ideology driving politics and popular culture. At a time when the truth has been distorted behind political agendas, knowledge is the only way to cut through the haze and understand what is really happening. In our quest for knowledge, join in the conversation by subscribing, turning on notifications, and leaving a comment. George Orwell told us, if thought can corrupt language, then language can corrupt thought. Orwell explains that when the language we use is controlled, so is our thinking. Controlling thought through the manipulation of language has long been a tool in the woke agenda. Recently, Stanford University published a harmful language list, with words it claims are harmful and offensive. There are over 150 words that our woke overlords want us to stop using, including the words American and brave. Stanford has now silently removed the list from its website. However, this kind of indoctrination is still fed to children in educational institutions. According to Stanford, the word American is offensive and should be replaced by the term U.S. citizen. In the false name of preventing offense, the woke agenda skillfully erodes national identity. The left is determined to demonize anything related to Western culture and identity. When Americans are not even allowed to call themselves American anymore, you know the agenda is working. The other word I would like to look at is brave, because it highlights how the woke agenda uses misdirection to demonize Western culture. According to Stanford, the word brave is offensive because it perpetuates stereotypes of the noble, courageous savage. Of course, this is just a load of rubbish. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, brave means having or showing mental or moral strength to face danger, fear, or difficulty. Bravery is a positive attribute that should be encouraged, not denounced. Furthermore, the word brave has been used in English since the late 15th century. It comes from the Italian word bravo. In 1610, William Shakespeare used the word in his play, The Tempest, with the line, "O brave new world, that has such people in it. As you from crimes would pardon be, let your indulgence set me free." It was more than 200 years later that brave was first used to describe the courage of indigenous North American warriors. And calling people brave is anything but offensive. Regardless, just because a word has been used in one context does not make the word itself offensive. If I say, Bob was brave for climbing the tree to rescue his neighbor's cat, that in no way offends indigenous Americans. I beg your pardon, indigenous U.S. citizens. The woke agenda has nothing to do with prohibiting offense and is only interested in manipulating how we think and what we think of Western society. Under the pretense of kindness, every day, we are allowing the authoritarianism of 1984 to become less fiction and more fact. If you want to learn more about how society is being manipulated, please check out my book, Ministry of Truth: How Propaganda Fuels the Culture War. The link is in the description. Remember to like, subscribe, and join me again tomorrow as we discuss modern culture.
Despite the propaganda, this is not a struggle between people of diverse cultures, races, or genders. In reality, the culture war is taking place to decide the fundamental question of our time: what sort of society do we want?